If you want to get set up on Kucoin and start trading crypto, then I'm going to walk you through the entire platform step by step right now, from getting your account settings and security done, and then I'll show you how to get money onto the platform to buy crypto, and I'm also going to teach you how to trade on the advanced trading screens like a pro, so that you get the best prices and have full control over your trading. Click on the timestamps in the video description to get to the section of the video that you want, and the link to sign up for Kucoin is down there. You can go through and follow along, also see if they have any sign up offers or anything like that. All you need is your email to sign up, so click on that and then follow along with me. The first thing we can do is actually come over to your user profile. So what you want to do is go to kucoin.com, follow that link, press sign up right here, and just log in with your email. That's all you need. Once you're in, what you'll want to do is come over to your options right here, and then click on your account, and it's going to take you through to user profile. It will probably automatically put you through these steps anyway, but what you want to do is get Google verification set up, because for the time being, you don't need KYC on Kucoin, so you don't need your ID documents, but you need to be safe, so get Google verification set up. That's Google Authenticator. So go to the App Store, download Google Authenticator on your phone, and then you'll scan a QR code, and it will link up. Every time you log in, every time you send cryptocurrency out of your Kucoin, it will ask you for that. So get that set up. Also, trading password right here, as you can see. This is a 4-digit PIN that you enter when you trade. So if you're trading for the first time in a while, you'll have to enter that PIN, and then you can use it for like half an hour or an hour or something without the PIN, but it's just an extra security step. So once you've got that set up, you can go to your security settings, and if you do want to do other things on Kucoin, for example, take fiat currency off or put fiat currency on, you will need KYC. If you just want to use it as a crypto-only platform, deposit crypto in and out, and never get involved with fiat currency, as for the time being anyway, you don't need KYC. The other thing that you might want to do, as you can see right here, is actually pay fees with KCS tokens. So Kucoin has their own token called KCS. Buy some on the platform and then use it to pay for fees. Click this on, and then any balance that you have with KCS will give you a fee discount. So you can see the fees right here are very low. Maker fees are 0.072%, taker fees are 0.08%. So get some discount, buy some KCS tokens. They're an open market token, so they can fluctuate in value, but you do get a discount on your fees. There's a couple of ways that you can get fiat currency onto the platform to go ahead and buy crypto, and they're basically the same, but they are split up. So I'll go over both of them right now. The first is just come to buy crypto. So you've got fast buy and you've got third party. Fast buy is when you can use Kucoin directly with a credit card or a debit card to just buy crypto. You only have a couple of options here, and they are US dollar Tether, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So if you want to buy either of those or any of those with cash, with US dollar, you know, a lot of supported currencies here, Philippine pesos, Thai baht, you can see all that. Just enter the amount, go through to buy BUSD, and what will happen is you can just go through a normal card transaction with that. You probably need KYC on there to do that, and that needs to be the same as what you've given Kucoin and is what's on your card. So that's the easy way. Fees are a little bit higher, they're about 1.5%, something like that. So it's a little bit higher than just putting a bank deposit on there, but that's that. The second way is to go through a third party. So in the same screen, you can see third party right here. Just click on that. And this is basically the same thing, but you actually don't use Kucoin. So you can use one of their partners. So you can see Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Simplex, which is actually a very popular kind of third-party payment provider in the crypto space. The way you do that, again, is just choosing the currency that you want, so $100, and then you can go through, and it will show you actually how much Bitcoin you're getting. So actually, Simplex is the best offer here. It shows you that, and you can buy actually way more tokens. So if you want to directly buy a token like that with a card, you can do so. What I would suggest is maybe buying US dollar Tether in a chunk, and then going through and actually buying other cryptos on the more advanced trading screens. But that's essentially two ways to actually buy cryptocurrency on Kucoin. If you have crypto already on another exchange or in a wallet and you want to bring it into Kucoin to trade to take advantage of the low fees, you can do that. So come over to your assets. So it's this tab up here, assets, click on your assets here. It will take you through to these screens. So there's actually a couple of different screens, which is slightly strange, slightly different with Kucoin, but once you know, you can do it very easily. You can see they have a main account and a trading account. If you want to trade cryptos, you have to get that into your trading account. If you want to deposit cryptos, then you have to deposit into your main account. Not really sure why, but that's how it happens. So what we can see is the transfer button here, and that's completely free. So when you're transferring crypto between your accounts in Kucoin, it's free and instant. They're just switching it between your internal accounts, so you're not using the blockchain, and you won't be paying any fees. Come over to deposit, and then choose the crypto that you want to deposit. So obviously popular ones are right here. I'll choose US dollar Tether as an example. You can see your balance right here, but you can see cryptocurrency. So I've chosen US dollar Tether, main account, but you can choose to actually put it right in your trading account or in your margin account as well if you want to trade futures. And here is your wallet address. So there's a few different options here. The first is to choose ERC20. That is the Ethereum mainnet network. Going to be very expensive, probably paying $20, $30 to do that. You can also use TRC, which is the Tron network. Very inexpensive. You'll probably pay $1, something like that for the transfer. Although the place that you're transferring it from obviously will have to support using that network as well. So make sure that the network you're using on both the place where you're withdrawing from and on Kucoin is the exact same network. But if it is, then it will be accepted, and they'll just put that into US dollar tether in your account, and you can go ahead and trade that against any other cryptocurrency. If you go through to fiat currency deposit, you can see here, it's basically the same as before. So we'll just choose US dollar right here, and then it's just the bank card or Visa card, so you can see the fee as well. So it's the same as buying crypto on that screen. Withdrawing cryptocurrency and fiat currency is a little bit different as well on Kucoin. So crypto is easy enough. All you have to do is go through to the withdraw screen. So do that. Click on the cryptocurrency that you want to withdraw. So US dollar tether. I can just click this warning off like this. Get the wallet address. So as an example, I've got Nami wallet right here. I can go to receive. Get my address, copy that address, and then paste it into wallet address right here. That wouldn't work because you can't send USDT over Cardano network right now. So that's just an example to get an address, of course. Make sure that you can send it and it's over the correct network. So you can see that network. When you paste the network in here, it should automatically detect which network that you're using. But as you can see, you can actually choose these right here. So it will automatically detect, but you can choose as well. And then just click through to withdraw to the wallet address. Now, the other way to do this, withdrawing fiat currency, we actually have to come to the phone. So for some reason, they don't actually let you do this on the app. So I don't really, on the platform, I don't really know why, but we'll just come through to the phone right here. So what we can see is we need to come through to buy crypto in the middle right there. For some reason, you have to go through to buy. Then what you can do is press sell. So what this does, let's just say I want to sell $1,000 worth of US dollar tether, might be Bitcoin, something else, into US dollars. So this is a fiat currency. Then we go through to sell USDT down at the bottom. So we'll click that, and you have some options. So we have Perfect Money, Payeer, Web Money, Advanced Cash, TransferWise. We even have PayPal down here with a small fee of 95 cents. And then you can go through and confirm that. Now, what you'll have to do is actually put your KYC information on there. And obviously, you'll have to link it up with your PayPal account or any of these other accounts and your account with them. So you'll have to go through and set up accounts with them. Some may not accept this, some may. There's a second way of doing things as well, which is actually peer-to-peer. So if we go through to P2P right here, what we can see is essentially what people are doing is actually, this is peer-to-peer. So this is you and someone else. Kucoin is like the platform that brings you two together. And there are some people that are literally bidding for your US dollar tether with dollars or other currencies. So if we go through to sell like this, and I want to sell US dollar tether, you can see that up just below sell. People are actually bidding actual dollars right here, and you can sell it to them. So that's the way you do that. Now, that's very different than using Kucoin or those other third parties. These are different people, and they're bidding like that. So it's a little bit different, but that is one way. Or you can just go through to fast trade on the actual phone and do it that way, but you can't do it on the web-based platform. What we can do now is go ahead and actually trade crypto on Kucoin using the advanced trading screens, which is really what it's all about. What we need to do is get some crypto into our trading account first. So transfer that in from your main account. If you did that over to your trading account, make sure it's in there. And then we can go through up to trade and then spot trading. I'm not going to cover futures trading in this video. There are other dedicated videos for that. So look in the Kucoin playlist if you want to see that. First up on the left-hand side, we need to choose the market that we're trading. You can actually choose it right here. So you can see we're in the Bitcoin US dollar tether market. So this is the biggest market in crypto. And then we have this down here as well. What you can see on the left is you can actually change from just having one chart, or you can have 4 charts displayed. And I'll show you what that looks like. So this is one chart right here. I'm going to choose another market. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to choose Ethereum. And we can see ETH US dollar tether right here, which is the biggest market. So I'm going to click on that. And now I have it right here, and this is one screen. So I can flip back to Bitcoin right here. You can see it takes a while. So what I'm going to do is just click on 4, and you can see I now have both of them. So I actually have both of those charts together, and then you can add another 2 down here as well. So that's really useful to basically see your most actively traded cryptos and what they're doing. So that's really easy to do. Just to choose other assets as well. You can see they're all laid out here really. So you can just search for the crypto that you want to trade. So for example, if I choose ADA, you can basically see all the markets that are supported. You have ADA, US dollar tether, that's obviously going to be the biggest one. USDC is another stablecoin that trades against it. Most of the pairs on Kucoin also have KCS pairs, which is Kucoin's native coin, and Bitcoin pairs as well. So you can choose all of those and choose the ones you want. On the right-hand side up here, you can see this is the price, so the actual market price of this trading pair right now. And obviously when you switch, that will switch up here as well, so you can see that. So on the right-hand side of this, we basically have the order book. So whichever one is highlighted in green, you'll see the order book for that currency pair. We're on Ethereum right now, so let's come over and see what's happening. So essentially, there's a ton of numbers, but what's really important is the order book and then recent trades. Recent trades are obviously just every single trade that's going through on the platform that you can see. You can see the price that it goes through and the amount. So that will just flick through all day long as people trade. This is the order book right here, which is important. So what we can see right now is buyers on the bottom and sellers on the top. So buyers obviously bid for cryptocurrency, so this is what they're bidding down here. So these are buyers in the market saying, hey, look, I'm willing to buy a certain amount of Ethereum, and this is what I'm willing to pay. Sellers are above them at higher prices, saying, if you want to buy my Ethereum, you have to pay this price. When a buyer and a seller meets, that's called the mid price right here, which is the actual price that people trade at, and that's why this moves. You can see it's moving. Obviously, if the last traded price is below the traded price before that, it will be red, or if the current traded price is a little bit higher than before, it will obviously tick green. You can see the amount of the market right here. So this is Ethereum US dollar tether, so it takes about 4,200 US dollar tether to buy one Ethereum. On the right hand side we have the volume, so you can see the volume right here. This is the amount of ETH and then the total ETH. So that's the actual value of it going through. So these recent trades right here don't really tell you too much, but they kind of fill up the whole right hand side of the screen. What we can do now though is actually go ahead and enter a couple of orders. So I'm going to show you two different order types. One is market order and one is limit order. So what I'm going to do is actually get rid of myself completely and come down here, and you can see that we need our trading password. So this is the security step. So I'm just going to put my password in, and then it unlocks the trading feature. So what you can see right now is we are trading in the spot market. We don't want to trade in the margin market for now. And then you have futures and grid, which we're not going to go over either. You can see pay fees in KCS. Yes, I want to do that because I do get a slight discount. What we can do is come and first choose a market order. A market order is essentially when you don't choose the price. So you don't choose the price that you're paying for your Ethereum. So we're going to go through with an Ethereum trade. So what we're saying is, and you can see it here, how much Ethereum do you want to buy? How much US dollar tether do you want to spend right now? So let's say I want to spend $90. Max one's 89. Okay, so $80. I want to spend $80 on Ethereum. It's going to say, okay, what you can do is press buy ETH, and it will go through into the market, and it will come up here and buy, basically lift this best offer price, because this is the best offer in the market right now of sellers. So it will just take that price and say, yep, you just bought $80 worth. That's really great. It's easy, it's simple, it's quick, but you don't have any control over what you pay. You can see the prices are moving around, so you might get a bad deal, you might pay a little bit more for your Ethereum, but it gets it done and it's very quick and easy. The other way to do things is a limit order. A limit order is when you choose both the price that you want to pay and the amount that you want to buy. So this gives us full control. What you can see right here is the mid price of Ethereum right now. So we're going to go ahead and buy exactly the same amount of Ethereum, but we want to choose the price. So I can see actually by the Ethereum chart, so you can see the Ethereum chart today. There's actually a red candle today, as you can see. So we're in a bit of a down day, and there's a bit of a sell-off. So I'm not actually too worried about paying up for my Ethereum. I think I can get a pretty good deal. I can see that the price right now is 4,231, but I can see there's a red candle. So there's obviously a lot of sellers in the market, so I don't need to pay up. So I'm just going to click on limit order, as you can see, and then what I want to do is choose the price in US dollar tether that I want to pay for one Ethereum. So I can see that the price up here is 232. So I'm going to choose 4125. It's way below the current price, but considering the market is moving down, I think I might be able to get some cheap because people might sell more than they buy, and so the price might come down a little bit. So that's the price that I want to bid for Ethereum, 4125. So I'm going to click on Ethereum again, 4125, and then how much Ethereum do you want to buy at this price? Well, what you can do is actually choose 25, 50% of the of the USDT that you have. So let's choose 25%, and you can see it automatically populates how much Ethereum that you want to bid for. Put 50 in, it just doubles it, obviously, and then 75%, for example. So you don't have to kind of choose how much Ethereum you want to buy. You can just say, well, I've got some US dollar tether, so I want to spend kind of 50% of it. Or, you have to work it out yourself and say, well, I want to buy maybe, 0.1 like this, and so that will work it out. You can see the volume down here, $41 that we're spending. So what will happen here, our limit order is way below the current price. So what I'm going to do is actually make this even further away, 4,000. I'm going to come and bid for this Ethereum right now. So 0.01 Ethereum is what I want to buy at $4,000 per one Ethereum. I'm going to press buy like this. You can see it going through. And then what you can see is it's actually populated on the left-hand side here. This is my order right now. So this is my open order. Unlike a market order, if your price is below the current market price, you're not going to trade straight away. You will join the order book down at the bottom at 4,000, and if the mid price reaches 4,000, then you'll go ahead and trade. So you can see my order is working on the system. I can see the currency pair to make sure it's correct. I know it's a limit order and not a market order. I'm a buyer, and you can see the price and the amount. You can also see your order history here, many different orders that I put in the past, and your trade history. You can see all of that. This is an open order because it is working for me right now. I can just cancel this like that, and then it will just cancel it off the system, so that order is no longer working. Kucoin also has very, very good charting software. So they use TradingView, which is what all the top kind of crypto trading apps actually use. So you can see how I use that there very simply. I'm just going to come over to Bitcoin again and actually put it on the one right here. So we can see all these kind of drawings on the left-hand side. So what I want to do is actually change this to a 1 hour chart. And you can see that, or you can change it to a 1 day chart. The D is right here. So these are 1 day candlesticks. So if you change it to 4 hours, these candlesticks are now 4 hours in length. Each candlestick 4 hours. Change it to day. This is now a day in length for each candle. So we're not going to go through technical analysis in this video. I have other videos that go through that. And if you really want to learn how to trade, then you might want to look at the Crypto Investor course, which goes through technical analysis, how to trade. I'll link that in the description. But essentially, we can do everything here. So I'm just going to draw a trend line right here on Bitcoin, so you can see me do that very easily. Just click on this line up in the left, and then you can obviously draw your trend lines very easily. This is TradingView. You know, it's really one of the best charting softwares. And then you can actually see, you can change maybe to a bar chart right here. Hollow candles. You can play around with this, but really there isn't a thing that Kucoin doesn't do in terms of its charting software. And also if you want to put some drawings on, come over here to indicators, maybe we want Bollinger Bands or something like that. Bollinger Bands you can put on, clicked on, and you can see those Bollinger Bands there. You can play around with the settings, so BB, we can come over to settings, you can choose the length, choose the style, so maybe make the red a little bit thicker like that. And like I said, it is all here. So if you want to know how to use charts, I have specific videos, 25 minutes long, taking you all through that, so I'll link those in the description. Something else you might want to use, though, are the absolutely fantastic trading bots on Kucoin. Probably the best trading bots of any platform that I use. Again, you have to come to the smartphone to do this. It's not on the platform, on the web-based platform for some reason. Not really sure why, but we're going to come through to trading bot right here, and I'm just going to show you exactly how this works. So what we can do is come to a DCA bot. This is very easy in that all it does is you have to put money onto the platform, and then it will buy a cryptocurrency at regular intervals for you. So let's just choose a random one, travel, TRVL, go next. And then you can customize the bot. How much do you want to invest and at what interval? Invest every day, every 8 hours, every week, confirm. How much do you want to invest? You can choose that amount, so just use the slider right here to go ahead and slide, and how much do you want to invest per interval, and then time of first interval either now or choose a date, and that will just invest over time for you. So that's called dollar cost averaging or DCA, and you can do it automatically in Kucoin. The other one I want to highlight is actually the smart rebalance, which is a very, very awesome feature, and it is really kind of one of the best features of any platform that I've seen for trading bots. So I can come to start right here. What it does is invest in a group of cryptos for you. So it's basically like an automated portfolio manager. So what you can see here is GameFi Revolution or Metaverse All-Star. So I'm going to click on Metaverse All-Star Introduction, and you can see all of the cryptos in this portfolio that it's invested in. Engine Coin, Illuvium, Sandbox, My Neighbor Alice, Yield Guild, Axie Infinity. So there's a lot in here, and you can just completely copy this. So go to Create Now, and you can see all of the cryptos are basically in a percentage, right? And you can flick around with the percentages. So maybe you want less Engine Coin, come and just put that down a few percentage points. Maybe you want more sand, you can put that up a few percentage points. So that is really awesome. You can see 99% allocated, 100% allocated, press confirm. And you can essentially go through and buy that total investment, how much do you want to put in, and then also rebalancing as well. So come down to this rebalancing here, and for me, I wouldn't want to rebalance this every 30 minutes, because essentially what you're going to be doing is the system will be trading out for you, keeping the percentages as you set them. So I wouldn't trade every 30 minutes. You're just going to be trading too much, and you'll be paying a lot of fees. I would personally rebalance once a week at most, once a month probably. So it depends on the cryptos that you've got. Obviously, smaller cryptos are going to move way more often. Bigger cryptos don't need to be rebalanced as much, but you can come and play with this, but it is kind of pretty easy just to balance that. You can either choose from all of these pre-existing portfolios or come up to customize in the top and literally just create a brand new portfolio from scratch, and essentially have that as your portfolio that you have and rebalance over time. And on Kucoin, also, you can lend out your idle crypto to earn passive income. Kucoin has one of the best lending platforms for US dollar tether, definitely has really good rates. Come to your assets overview again, and then come to finance, and then come to crypto lending. You can do this on the app as well. I'm just going to show you it on the platform. This is a money market. It's an open money market. So what that means is that people are bidding for your money, basically. So people need to borrow money, and you can lend it to them if you have it. You can see on the left-hand side, you can lend a lot of different coins on Kucoin. US dollar tether, you can lend Bitcoin, you can lend Ethereum. They're all going to have different markets and different rates. Ethereum has an annualized rate of 1% APY. That's not very competitive. I would probably go somewhere else like Nexo, somewhere like that. Got those videos in the description if you need. Bitcoin, again, not the best rates. But if we look at US dollar tether, we're getting pretty good rates. So this is a completely open money market with floating rates. What that means is sometimes you might get 7%, as you can see here. Sometimes you might get 25% if people really need to borrow money. Sometimes you might get 5 or 4% if the market is coming down. Usually when the market's going up, people want to borrow money to enter into the futures market, and then the price goes up and you get a higher yield. What you can do is choose an amount. So $1,000 that I want to lend out. How long do you want to lend it for? 7, 14, or 28 days? You can actually, on the app anyway, you can choose all of these. And then the interest rate, you can actually just click the daily interest rate to get what the lowest amount is, because you're not going to lend it out here, because obviously that's above the current market. And then come to lend USDT right here. So that's very easy. You can lend it out, or you can come up and click auto lend. With auto lend, all you have to do is choose the reserved amount, which is the amount of money that you want kept in your wallet that isn't lent out in case you need some liquidity. So let's say you want to keep $1,000 of liquidity that's not lent out, because once you've lent it out, you're going to have to wait a period of time for people to pay it back. So that's illiquid money. You can choose your reserved amount, choose the minimum day rate. So, you know, the day rate right now is 0.18, 0.19. So you might want to choose 0.17, a little bit below to get it done. And then auto lend. And what would happen is that the system will just continually lend out your money over time. Once it's paid back, it will lend it out again. So that's it. You get good rates. One of the downsides is that on Kucoin, people can pay back early. So even though you lend it out for 7 days, someone may pay back within 2 or 3 days. And so you have to lend it out again. And then the money market may change in the rates as well. So usually what happens is that when prices are very high and you think you're getting a really good yield, what will happen is that the yield will come down. People will pay you back straight away because they're just borrowing money at a cheaper rate to pay you back. So, and then when the prices go up, obviously everyone just sticks you with their lower rate. That's what happens with an open money market. You can't control that, neither can Kucoin. But it is very good if you have idle money on here anyway to lend it out for some yield. I'll leave the link to Kucoin in the description. You can go ahead and get started trading right away. If you want some other helpful videos on Kucoin, trading, technical analysis, I'll put those in the description, or you can look on the playlist on the channel as well. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.